What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you love NBA trades. We're going to be talking about the most popular trade rumors right now, the most popular NBA players that could be traded this offseason. Oh boy, there are a lot. When talking about the NBA, seeing a trade go down is one of the most exciting, one of the most fun events to happen. And honestly, with all the players I'm listing, there's a more than 50% chance they could be on the move. So if you're a big NBA fan and want to know which players are on the trade block, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about NBA trades. In my video yesterday, I made a video talking about 6 NBA superstars that will be traded. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about trades as well, but not talking about superstars. I'm going to be talking about role players that could make a big impact. I talked about 6 NBA superstars yesterday regarding Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Ben Simmons, and many more, but for this video, I'm going to be talking about 7 NBA players that are going to be traded during this offseason. Oh boy, they are the most popular right now. The first player on this list is Kyle Kuzma of the Lakers, and Kuzma is almost 100% going to be traded. When talking about the Lakers roster, Kuzma is that one player on the squad that is kind of expendable. He still has a lot of value in the NBA, he's kind of young, has potential, and some NBA teams out there are saying he could be a future All-Star. Of course, with Kyle Kuzma playing behind LeBron James and Anthony Davis, there is no space to shine. So that's why going to a new team, maybe a rebuilding one, might help Kyle Kuzma flourish and put him in a better spot for the future of his career. With players like Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, who were in his draft class, now being superstars, I'm pretty sure Kuzma wants to be in the exact same spotlight. And although playing for the Lakers is great for championships, Kuzma is still young and has a lot of time to develop before he gets there. From what Kyle Kuzma is saying, he believes he could be a 25 points per game player. Of course, if he's given the minutes, but playing for the Lakers, he's not gonna get that. So I do believe the best thing for his career is to get traded. During this past offseason, Kuzma signed a 3-year $40 million deal, which is very affordable for most NBA teams, and with teams like the Kings, the Chicago Bulls, and the Cavaliers right now being linked to Kuzma would shine on those rebuilding teams. Of course, if the Lakers trade Kyle Kuzma, they're gonna want All-Star return. So if the Lakers do end up trading him, I would love to see a new Big 3 in LA. The next player on this list is Tyler HERRO of the Miami Heat, and Tyler has recently become very popular when it comes to a really young player on the trade block. We all know what happened last season. Tyler HERRO as a rookie was a big part of why the Heat went to the NBA Finals. He was a big spark plug on the scoring column at those 3-point shots and simply was a crowd pleaser. But when talking about this season, Tyler HERRO was horrible. After the Miami Heat got swept in the NBA playoffs in the first round by the Bucks, there was a big report that came out that apparently the Heat have a 75% chance of trading HERRO. That is a big number in probability, and in my opinion, I do believe it's gonna happen. After making the NBA Finals and losing in the first round, Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, and even Jimmy Butler have been very vocal on saying they're going to rebuild this summer. And with Tyler HERRO being in a similar situation to Kyle Kuzma, a young player, teams still value him, Tyler HERRO is the Heat's best trading asset. There has also been many reports out there that apparently NBA analysts believe that Tyler HERRO has digressed during this season. Tyler is saying he hasn't and believes he could still be a great scoring factor to any NBA team, whether it's the Heat or somebody else. But HERRO right now is a very popular target for the Heat to trade away him and maybe get a Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard type player. The next player on this list is talking about Lonzo Ball of the Pelicans, and when talking about Lonzo, he's one of the best role player point guards that could simply be a great boost to an NBA team. With Lonzo Ball being the same age as Kyle Kuzma, these guys have such a bright future. And honestly, playing for the Pelicans, with them focusing around Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, I'm not sure if that's a great fit for Lonzo. During this offseason and this summer, Lonzo will be entering with a restricted free agent contract, which means if any NBA team offers Lonzo a deal, the Pelicans can match it. But we just got a report that apparently the Pelicans do not want to match a contract that gets offered to Lonzo. Lonzo might be getting paid this summer, and the Pelicans do not want to focus on him. So that means he's going to be traded in a sign and trade deal. From what LeVar Ball is saying, his father, he would love to see Lonzo and LaMelo team up in Charlotte. We're hearing a report that the Lakers are trying to reacquire Lonzo. So right now, Lonzo is a very popular target when it comes to a playmaker, a defender, and of course, a progressing potential all-star. During this season, Lonzo showed us signs of how great he could be as a catch-and-shoot player, and with the Lakers right now looking for somebody that could run the point guard position, especially if Dennis leaves, Lonzo could be their guy. Lonzo is being linked to the Hornets, the Lakers, and even the Knicks or the Chicago Bulls. The next player on this list is talking about Kemba Walker, now of the Thunder, because recently he just got traded from the Celtics to the Thunder for Al Horford. In my opinion, that was kind of a big blockbuster deal because we all thought Kemba Walker would be the future of the Celtics. But with the Celtics losing in the first round, Boston is making moves and simply changing not just their front office, but even their roster. When talking about OKC the Thunder, the team Kemba's on now, they're a rebuilding team. And from what we're hearing, they're going to try to trade away Kemba Walker just like they did last year for Danny Green. The Lakers sent OKC Danny Green in exchange for Schroeder, and then of course letting Danny Green go. And I believe Kemba Walker right now is in the exact same position. I do believe Kemba right now is in his prime. He has a lot to offer to any NBA championship contender. And in my opinion, out of all the players I'm listing today, Kemba Walker could be the best on this list. Over the past few seasons, he's been hit with so much injuries, and that's why I do believe there's a level of concern when it comes to getting Kemba. But with Kemba being vocal and saying he feels healthy now and is ready for next year, I do believe some NBA teams are going to value him, but his contract is not going to be cheap. He's getting paid about $30 million. I don't expect Kemba to be wearing an OKC jersey next year. He's going to be traded almost 90%. The next player on this list is talking about Andrew Wiggins of the Warriors, and Wiggins is a very popular trade target as the Warriors are going to be making moves. When talking about this year's NBA draft, the Warriors got the 7th overall pick, but from what we are hearing, the Warriors are ready to trade away that pick, James Wiseman, and Andrew Wiggins. Of course, if they want a superstar in return, Wiggins has to be in the deal for salary matching. When talking about this past season, Wiggins has kind of improved when it comes to his offense, but more importantly, Wiggins have gotten better at his defense. And with teams now valuing Wiggins as a two-way player, his value in the NBA has become more expensive as, of course, if the Warriors want a superstar, Wiggins is a payable price. As of right now, the Warriors are being linked to Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, even Jimmy Butler and DeMar DeRozan. And if the Warriors want any of these stars, trading Wiggins, who is a potential all-star, plus James Wiseman and maybe a draft pick, might help the Lakers build a new super team. Andrew Wiggins is still young, he's still developing, but with the Warriors entering a win-now mode, he is their best trading asset. The next player on this list is talking about Kevin Love of the Cavaliers, and Kevin Love has recently become a very popular trade target. We just got a big report that apparently the Cavaliers are trying to trade up in the NBA draft, and if trading away Kevin Love, Colin Sexton is in the picture and it's going to help them get that, they're saying they're going to do it. The only problem with Kevin Love though is over the past few seasons, he's been hit with so many injuries, he's getting older, he's no longer in his prime, and of course his contract is pretty expensive, of nearly $30 million. So is there an NBA team that wants Kevin Love? That's my question. As of right now, Kevin Love is playing with Team USA. He looks pretty healthy and active. So if there's a contender that wants an NBA championship experienced player, a leader, and more importantly, a post player that can catch and shoot, Kevin Love is a very popular target right now. And the last player on this list is talking about KRISTAPS Porzingis of the Dallas Mavericks, and he's become a very popular power forward that could be on the move. The Dallas Mavericks are trying to trade away him to build a better team around Luka. The Dallas Mavericks this year lost in Game 7 to the Clippers in the first round. They went 2-0 to start, but of course a big factor of why they lost, people are not blaming Luka, they are blaming KP. Of course Luka runs that team, but Porzingis was supposed to be the unicorn, the second option that could be a beneficial star. But honestly, with him getting hit with so many injuries and him not being consistent, I believe the Dallas Mavericks are trying to rebuild and he is their best trading asset. with Porzingis being one of the tallest players in the NBA, but can still shoot at a high efficient clip, his value is still tremendous. And NBA teams that want size and also a potential star could be targeting KRISTAPS. Right now, the Warriors are even targeting KRISTAPS. The Dallas Mavericks this year have changed their front office, even changed their head coach, and sooner or later, they could be changing their power forward. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about 7 NBA players that could be traded this offseason. Hope you guys agree. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Which of these NBA players do you believe will most likely be moved? And of course, did I miss any players that could be traded as well? Put those down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!